man, back here on this Wednesday morning edition, Cougar Come to Life. Jerry, it's been a long time since you've been up here.
About 5 years, I think.
That's
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Jerry Barksdale, retired attorney here in Athens, Alabama. How many books you written now?
5.
5. You always working on one?
Right now, I'm taking a break. I spent 5 years on the last one, and I'm doing columns now for Athens Now and the Athens News Courier and writing special articles. And I don't have another book.
Not just retired.
I'm retired from the practice of law. I worked at it for 43 years, and I couldn't get it right, so I just quit.
I'll tell y'all a very quick story. Jerry and I go back a long way. I was one of his star witnesses in a trial once. How'd that go, Frank?
We won the first go-around, yes.
About Jack Daniels stealing Lynchburg lemonade and won it, and then the judge, and never understood that, gave Tony $1 for the whole thing.
Yeah, well, the Supreme Court of Alabama reversed that, and we retried the case, and the second time we lost it.
It was karma before karma.
You know, they stole the Lynchburg lemonade. But now that was my first go-round into being a star witness, Dusty.
So they lynched the Lynchburg lemonade?
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess that's what big money will do for you in a
It's
court.
very interesting. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
You never know.
Hey, Zack, there was a big article in AL.com over the weekend. Saban says Tide lost its identity last year. If he loses 2 games this year, Dusty, we got to be.
They did lose their identity. It's time to get it back. And hey, what I saw last weekend down there, he's getting it back.
So what are you predicting? Undefeated season #1 national.
And we're back in the national championship game. We're winning this thing.
We got to worry about Auburn a little bit more now.
I'm not worried. Hey, we'll take care of Auburn. We'll take care of Auburn.
Oh, really?
And we thought that last year, too.
I thought that last year,
that
too.
game last year, that's still stinging on them guys. They'll be ready. I know, Brad. You think y'all got a dynasty down there now? That's all.
Hey, if they had won that national championship game, they'd have won.
Hey, they brought in a quarterback that didn't practice in the spring, went to the fall and won. So that's what we're going to do.
Right.
Jacob Coger.
Hang on, Zack. I'll get back with you in just a second. Jerry, you do a lot of speaking around Athens. Are you officially now labeled as the historian of Athens?
Well, I have been introduced as a historian, and I correct that. I'm not a historian. I just like history. No, I don't claim to be a historian.
I like my own history, because last week was my 40th year in television, so I kind of know, well, she probably knows it better than me. So when we talk about history, I like to talk about me.
No,
It's kind of like Dusty in this book right here. And it ain't all good stuff, but it's a good book. How long did it take you to write that, Dusty? A year?
61 years.
61 years. I like what Patsy told me. Patsy's got a chapter in here. Nora had told Patsy, man, I loved your chapter. She said, well, it sure was a lot easier to write than it was to live it.
Yeah.
And I know it was hard to write.
Where else we can get this?
They can get it on Amazon.com and get it to church right now. So
Kindle.
that's right. Download it on Kindle.
Yeah.
I don't have it in the bookstores yet, but may get some there.
Jerry, you've done a book signing stuff. Where can people get your books?
Amazon. It's available on Kindle. Available at the local bookstore here in Athens, Pablo's, the Alabama Veterans Museum, all the big retailers like Amazon. Or you can buy one from me.
Yeah, so you just see you probably got a truckload of them. Probably got a truckload of them. Watch the Seth, if he bites you, it's going to be all over you. All right, Zack, hit me up on some stuff.
Okay, I think Brad's got a picture of my buddy Jay Vassar, him and his wife Erin. They brought their little boy Jack home yesterday, so he had to stay a little time in NICU unit, so glad he got to come home. Still a few sick folks, Judy Vassar, Patsy Johnson, Joan Stafford, Nita Davis. Keep all them in your prayers. If you want me to mention you, BamaZack@gmail.com. I do have an email address. If you want to send it to me, send me something. We mentioned A-Day games are coming on this weekend, Alabama and Auburn. Everybody's expecting big crowds for both of them. We'll see what happens on that. We mentioned real quick about Hank Aaron, Jamie. We mentioned that earlier. You know, he talked about getting hate letters back in the 70s.
Why did he keep his mouth shut?
Well, I mean, he had a great thing happen the other day. You know, they remembered his 40 years with his home run, 715, and he made a few comments, and that stirred a few people off. So hopefully they won't see any more letters, and he won't make any more comments. So,
All right, hit me up with some words of wisdom.
Okay, here we
I got to
go.
go out with a news story here. I got a quiz, Jerry.
here we go. Every time I thought I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something better. Don't let the past hold you back, otherwise you'll miss all the good stuff happening now.
I mean, give me that one again. Dusty didn't hear it.
Don't let the past hold you back, otherwise you'll miss all the good stuff happening now.
But I like some of the past, but some of it I don't like.
And one more, Jamie. Gratitude is one of the most medicinal emotions we can feel. It elevates our moods and fills us with joy.
Is that it?
That's it,
Mama,
man.
Zack, hit him up. You got somebody sick, ailing, just about to die. Let Zack know about
Tired
it.
of trying.
Well, I mean, hey, it's all bird and sick call here. All right, Jim, you're a world traveler kind. Have you ever been to the Alamo?
I have.
I haven't. Dusty, have you
Yeah.
been?
No, I haven't.
Hey, it says here, a guy will remember the alimony. Texas man gets
Alimony,
18
the Alamo.
months Alamo for urinating on the historic landmark. How'd that go, Frank?
Wow.
Not too good. The guy took a whiz on the limestone facade there.
The kid.
Huh?
The kid.
Well, a judge Monday sentenced a 23-year-old El Paso resident to 18 months in the state jail for urinating on the historic landmark.
Well, he don't look real bright to begin with.
He pleaded
No,
guilty
he
to
doesn't.
felony criminal mischief in exchange for a deal that capped his possible punishment at 18. He could have got more time.
I've got something better than that. When I walked in the front door, just
You took a
few minutes
whiz out
ago-
on my bridge?
No,
You
I
got
walked in
Zorro
the front
excited?
door and
Zorro.
Gloria's dog peed on me.
Lawsuit.
See?
Yeah.
Well, he'll be enjoying his bed here in a minute. So don't feel that he's
Can't go
can't do
to-
that.
You can't go to jail for that. Seth, good thing you never were in El Paso in your wild days.
Yeah, you know?
Down that way.
You are
San
correct.
Antonio. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
All right.
urinating was
Let me
the last
read
thing
one
I
other
did, but-
joke from a fellow church member. We just showed his tattooed picture.
Man, Dusty.
Dusty, why do you always squirm when I do something like that? First of all, we're honored to
goes natural.
the legendary, most famous athlete ever from Athens High School.
Yeah.
Well, Philip Rivers couldn't be with us, so Heather Haney joins us this morning. And Joe, our spinning buddy, I got pictures of all of them too. It says here, in church one Sunday morning, Dusty, a preacher said, anyone with special needs who wants to be prayed over, please come forward to the front of the altar.
Jamie,
With that, Bill got in line. When it was his turn, the preacher asked, Bill, what do you want me to pray over you about? Bill replied, preacher, I need you to pray to help me with my hearing. This is Wayne White coming.
We're with
The preacher put one finger on one hand in Bill's ear, placed the other hand on top of Bill's head, prayed and prayed and prayed, and the whole congregation joined in with great enthusiasm. After a few minutes, the preacher removed his hand, stood back and asked, Bill, how's your hearing now? Bill answered, I don't know, it ain't till Tuesday.
hearing.
I gotta take a break. Y'all, hang on.